whatever you have memorized also will be gone. This is why like now if my son, Jeffrey, after had gone through the SPM, ask him again, sit for the exam, maybe he has forgotten everything. During the exam, maybe he can score out, maybe he forgotten. If he doesn't keep in touch. That is why we have been asked to also every Sunday come to church, to have fellowship, not forsake the assembly, to remember Christ. Okay? So we need to make use of our knowledge that we have acquired, then only we can remember. If not, we will not remember. In our earlier examples, parents always remind the children, oh, you ought to do this, you ought to do that, remember this, remember that. And children likewise also remind the parents, oh, you remember, you promised me this. We need to have constant reminder. Okay? Otherwise, we can forget. And that's why the world outside also uses this manner. They have a lot of advertisement on TV, on radio, bombarding us every day. You need to do this, or you need to buy this, or this is what to do, you know, this is, oh, wow. Oh, coming Chinese New Year next month. Oh, Valentine's Day after that. Oh, Father's Day, Mother's Day. So everything is helping us to remember, and likewise, it's coming with a lot of people remember Christmas Day. And many people actually go to church because of this day. Because of Christmas Day. Okay? They forgot what is the important message. Maybe they really remember the gifts, the party, you know, the fun, the entertainment. Although the Bible never mentions 25th of December is Christmas Day. You can't find the word Christmas. If you like me who would like to refer to computers, Bibles, I can't find the word Christmas. I can't find the December 25th. And if you read the scriptures, during the time the shepherd is still out, it's not winter. And many reasons, yet people want you to remember Christmas. Of course, it's a good celebration for fun, just like any day. But if you use it as a religious day, it's wrong. It's not scriptural. It's unauthorized. We are not supposed to do it. And people are abusing it. Worldly people are abusing it, trying to make you remember December 25th, but forget every Sunday. You are supposed to remember every Sunday to come to church and not just December 25th. Many people may not even heard of Christianity, but maybe heard of Santa Claus. This is the problem with the world. We know what Christianity is Santa Claus. No. Christianity means Jesus Christ, the Son of God. They are born of virgin, but they may not know this meaning. So, back to why it's important is that we got to know what God wants us to remember. God wants us to remember all His commandments. Okay? God wants us to remember things that He wants us to do. In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 11, it's written, beware that you do not forget the Lord your God by not keeping His commandment, His judgment and His statutes which I command you today. It's very important for us to remember what God commanded us to do, what God wants us to do, how He wants us to live our life. And one of the important things that's mentioned to all of us Christians who believe in our Lord Jesus Christ, that Christ died for us. Christ was crucified on the cross. It's not an observation of Christmas because it's not authorized. Okay, it's not acceptable. It actually stole away your heart. Okay, from Christ. So when in the Bible, okay, if you were to read this particular passage, Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 32, it can tell you that indeed God knows that many people forget God. Okay, although there's no such thing as virgin. Can a virgin forget her ornaments or a bride attire? Yet my people have forgotten me. Days without number. So many people actually forget God. So even Christians at times forget about God. They may remember the next task to do, the next project, the next place to visit, the next few days they may going vacation. They may remember that, but they forgot about God. So we've got to be careful Okay, it's our top priority. That's why every week, okay, we have to remember that. And even Jesus Christ tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 24 onwards, tells us the significance of taking the Lord's Supper. And when he had given thanks, he broke it and said, "Take, eat, this is my body which is broken for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Jesus Christ tells us that we have to remember what he has done for us. Remember he has died for you. Verse 25, in the same manner he also took a cup after supper, saying, "This cup is the new covenant, my blood. This do as often as you drink it in remembrance of me." It tells us that Christians also can be forgetful. We have to remember the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Of course, the birth of Christ is important. Without it, we will not become Christians. But the even more important thing for us to remember is death, burial, and resurrection. And that is what we are teaching to the world outside. So you have a lot of memory. What is your interest? That you put all your memory in that and forgotten about your Creator. Okay? You may have good times, you may have bad times that you remember, and I believe a lot of people like to take photos nowadays, so cheap only camera, that's helps you for memory. When you look at photo, you see yourself, wow, that time so young, so handsome, or your kids are so young now, all growing up. Those are sweet memories. Okay? Isn't it? These are things that you cherish. But don't just focus on all these things and maybe or to-do list, or you have a lot of to-do lists, your task, your schedule, and even family. You spend all your memory about family. You forgot about your Creator. In the book, Ecclesiastes tells us that we have to remember our Creator, especially the young one. Okay, remember now your Creator in the days of the youth. Before the difficult days comes and the years draw near, and you say, "I have no pleasures in them." Okay, you need to have interest, and only you remember. Only when you constantly go out to preach Christ, you can remember Christ. Okay? I'd like to share this particular article which I found from internet. You know, scientists today still try to contact and see whether there are ET around. Then they say that possibly in the year 2025 they could contact ET. This is actually these are actually satellite, or what do you call it? Okay. Where the telescope, the ray, they shoot out in the sky and trying to find intelligence. And the scientists believe that maybe in a couple of years' time they can find life, another type of life, intelligence life. Although they can see so much things in the world, and yet they still do not believe that there is a God. They're still trying to find something out there. Okay. Let me show you a short film. Let you see the immense universe that God has created. Okay. So if you have good memory, you won't have problem about copyright. Because it's all in your memory. But because men don't have good memory, then they have to copy something and show you. So this particular movie is actually copyrighted. But never mind, I'll just show you all. So this particular movie actually is a film dealing with relative size of things in the universe. When it's in the power of ants, and what can you see? What's the difference? It's meant for IBM. There are two versions. So I may want to use a different version because this one will take quite some time. It will take 9 minutes of my time. So I like to share the one that is only 3 minutes, shorten it. Okay. So it will shows you a picture of this man lying near the lake. Every time there's a 10 multiplied by 10, you can see the the boat becomes smaller, the road becomes smaller. You can eventually even see the Earth, okay, as a ball. You can see America sort of multiplied by 10. That's how big this Earth. Eventually, when you watch it from far, at that distance, 10 to the power of 5 is so small, and you can even go further and further away. God created all this Earth, sky, later on from different planets. You can see the moon. For the speed of light, actually, the moon is roughly about 1 second. So if you light a candle immediately at 1 second, you can see. So that's why you can see the moon. But the distance is getting further and further away. 100,000 million meters, 10 to the power 11, 10 to the power 12. Eventually,